Hi, my name is Mike. I'm from Sparkler, and I wanted to go over our new application for independent contractors, plumbers, electricians, and so on. If you have a need to be able to create an estimate and then send that estimate to your client and have them be able to invoice them as well via email, then this is the way to go. Okay, so very, very simple app. So we have employees, and you add your employees here, obviously here, and then you have your products, and there are three different types of products. There's products that are labor, so these are rates. So basically, you could go in here and edit your labor rates, and you can name it here. You have your open items, and this is basically, um, a typical item like supplies, for instance, and it's open meaning that there is no pricing associated with it, and I'll show you why. And then there's materials and so on, and then there's a fixed cost, and these are things like cleanup or removal or recycling or anything else you can add here. um, and when you add a new product, you pick whether it's a rate, if it's open or fixed. So, and you'll see what that looks like. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is, if you have a brand new customer, you're going to basically add your customer here, and then when you submit it, they will show up on the list of customers. So, and right here, you basically can create a new estimate. You can see other estimates here, and you can basically take this and you can convert it. Well, this is some of this data, of course, is in testing. We have to delete it all, but essentially, you could send a new invoice here. So, and I'm going to not show you that because that just basically creates an email with the estimate amount. Okay, so let's go back here, and then your invoices. When you invoice something, it shows you, when it was invoiced, who the contact is, what the status is, and so on, and then you can record payments here. And so if it's 1,050, let's say they gave us a $500 deposit, you can record the payment, and now it'll show the balance due of 550. You could then delete the invoice. You could, record a payment. You can revert it back to an estimate, and change it. Okay, so that is basically the application. But so again, just to do a new one, we'll do we'll do XYZ company, oops, and I'm sorry, let me double click this here. Sorry, and we're gonna go Mike Test, and we're gonna go 123 Main Street, and I'm in Naples, Florida, and phone number 239-555-1212, and then I'm just going to put an email in at mike@test.com. I'm going to hit submit. So now if you look in here, it goes right to here, and I could just basically text this person, call this person, or email them. But if I create a new estimate, I'm going to do test 2, and we're going to do electrical labor of an hour, and we're going to do $10 in cost of materials, and we're going to do test and supplies, $10 in, and we're going to do test 2. And we'll just do a cleanup and removal site, and I'm just basically going to say Alan worked on this, and hit submit. Now, I have my new estimate here. It says for $200, $220 is the entire estimate. You can add notes. You could take a deposit, and oh, sorry, 100. And you'll see the balance runs, and you could send the invoice. This just basically generates an email. Okay. So that when you send the invoice, which I won't, well, I'll do it, but it's gonna then show that I can record a payment. Right. So if I look at invoices, this is a test 2, and here's the estimate here. Okay, going in the data, we have a home table, of course, that you could do all the changes here if you'd like. All your employees are here, your customers, all your estimates, all the invoices, and all the products. Here we have 3 different products. You want to add, and you notice that the rates are number 1, 2, and 2, number 3. You can name them. but you would change basically your products in here if you go beyond 3. So we give you the option to do 3, but you can add more, obviously. You just add a new row and so on. Okay, and that is it. I mean, it really is a great little estimating tool, a little bit more complete than some of the other ones out there. Thanks.